What's good, YouTube? This is Osiris once again. Today I'm going to bring to you a $1,200 PC gaming build. God, what is this build for? This is for the person who wants to have almost the best performance that he can get, but stay within a budget. $1,200 is pretty reasonable to spend on a PC gaming build, and it's pretty much what, the target that you want to hit if you're trying to get that ultra performance. So let's take a look at it real quick. Let's start off with our CPU, and for our CPU we have the Intel Core i5-4690K, which is a Haswell based chip. It's a quad core with 3.5 gigs of clock speed. It's a socket 1150, and this CPU will provide for you excellent performance for years to come. Not only that, it's a K series, which means it's unlocked and you can overclock it if you choose. And if you do choose, we have to keep it cool. On the keep it cool, we have the Xigmatech Dark Knight 2 Nighthawk Edition, which looks good, performs good, and is good. It also runs pretty quietly, considering. So that is your cooler. And for your motherboard, to attach all this good stuff to, we have the ASRock Vitality Z97 Killer Edition. I don't know why it's called Killer. Maybe it's going to kill people, kill the competition, I don't know. But it looks good. It's got a nice color scheme. It's got a metallic-ish red finish on the heat sinks on it. More than enough IOs for you, input and outputs. And it will get the job done. And one thing I do like about this is that it has the all black PCB. It's kind of jet blackish or shiny black with gold capacitors. So it will look excellent in your case. For your RAM, we have the Crucial Ballistic Sport 8 gigabit DDR3 with CAS latency of 9, and this is just your RAM. So to store your operating system and all those great games that you'll be playing, we have the Samsung 840 Evo Edition. This is 250 gigabytes of storage space, and if you set up your system right, the noisiest thing in your case will be your hard drive. And it's also the slowest thing in a PC gaming system. So this eliminates that bottleneck and provides for you the loading performance that you'll need or want actually in games and in general while you're using your PC. But of course that you're gonna want to store all that all those movies and music and all that extra stuff that you have. So you have to have a mechanical drive, because it's not practical to get a large SSD at this point because they're just so expensive. This is 3 terabytes. It's a 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda, and it's reasonably priced, and it's more than enough storage space probably for a few years. The most important thing in your PC gaming system is the GPU, the graphics processor. And for the graphics processor, we picked out the GTX 770 made by Asus with the DC2 OC cooler on it. This thing will stay extra quiet and extra cool, which is important when you're trying to play games, which helps out with the performance. This thing will play all your 1080p. This will play games at 1080p at ultra performance, no sweat, and probably for some years to come. Moving on to the case, this is probably the best case that you can get at the moment at the $100 range. It has some features that are not even in cases that are twice its price, and I think this is a steal. This is the Phanteks Enthone Pro, and as you can see, it comes with a power supply shroud. It has a cover for your drives and your optical drives and your hard drives, so you don't have to see those things. It's got excellent cable management. This thing even comes completely apart just with a screwdriver. You have 4 optical bay drives up front. You have 1 large size window and 1 small window on the side of the case, and it has a brushed aluminum type of look to it. Excellent case, excellent bang for your buck. And to finish up our build, we have the power supply, because you got to power all this good stuff. And we're going to use the Corsair CSM series, which is 750 watts, and it's modular. The reason you want the modular is because whichever cables you're not using, you don't want just hanging around in your case. So this will allow you to discard the wires that you're not using. Provides more than enough power for some overclocking and keep your system stable, safe, without setting it on fire. Who wants that? But anyways, that is our build guide for July 2014 in the $1,200 range. Remember, this the target for this build is to play 1080p games at ultra and keep it within a budget. If you have any suggestions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comments section. If you like the video, hit like, and if you dislike the video, GTFO. I'll holler at you later, and until next time.